I think it's very important to make skating enticing to people. A lot of people
Right.
might, like, I
Yeah.
talk to some boys like, I don't give a fuck about the youth. I don't give a fuck. Well, I do. I want kids to skate. I want them to think that's badass, just like I did. I want them to skate.
For
So it
sure.
has to be relatable. Look at, like, fucking surfing. How many motherfuckers are pro surfers out there, right? How many people have Quicksilver or Billabong board shorts that don't surf, right? Bajillions, right? How many people had DC shoes in middle school but never couldn't do a kickflip, right?
Yeah.
But it was cool if you had it, right?
Yep.
Just like when I was in 6th grade, if you had that Senate backpack, that's some clout.
No, Senate. I was about to say Senate
You know
was
what I
like
mean?
the
So
first.
like you foster that young community, like the brink style or like shitty backpack. It's cool. You know what I mean? You want to be a part of that community, and you want to have to like, you want to put that forward to where like, we need more of that. Like I think you guys do a really good job of it. I think Julio does a really good job of it, where you are creating an image or a vibe where when kids see that, they're like, that's sick, dude. I want to be about that. Like that's fucking tight.
Yeah.
And even if you're not the best skater in the world, like fucking no one really is hardly. So like, it's cool because then people buy that shit. It supports and it allows you to pay for riders. Then maybe one day someone actually can be on a paid pro level like they deserve to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, and we have to foster like bringing like Julio and you guys do a great job of all that shit. You know what I mean? It's like you want to create something that like really brings people in and be like, that's sick. I want to be a part of it. And you don't, and also like a lot of it, if you're pro, like look, if I was a young kid and I saw that like, fuck, I got to be like happy to be pro. Well, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
But when I was growing up, I saw like someone like Dunkel and I go, okay, that guy's pro. Yeah, he's got a skate. That speaks to me. That. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, there's a place for everyone. Not everyone has to be the best, but a lot of it is it's marketing, it's advertising, and it's putting out a vibe. This, you know what I mean, to get people in. And like we should try to like make shit look cool. We should try.
Definitely,
like,
I agree.
We should try to make shit sick. We need more. We need more Mesmer shit. We need more them shit. We need more Jumbo. We need Nemo videos. We need all that stuff. Yeah, we need all of it because like kids are gonna see it and be like, dude, we got like a whole group of kids that just started skating here, and they're all tight as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like
definitely.
they're like and like that's what we need. We need to be, even if you don't even hardly skate, you're still buying the fucking merch. You're still buying the shit. Even if you just go to the skate park and do a soul grind once a month, or even if you don't, say you're just like the hanger out the skate park and you're 15, you want to be cool with your friends and fit in. Well, I'd rather you fit in by being a rollerblader than a skateboarder. So let's find out how to take it from them. You know what I mean? Like
for sure.
At least swoop them up, dude. Swoop them up.
at least leave the door open. You know, you could do it all.
Dude.
No,
we got
totally,
plenty of
man.
room in here. Fuck a skateboard. Come get some rollerblades on you. I try my hardest. That's why I build DIYs. That's like why the other night I was all drunk in my stories. Like, I'll give $50 to whoever for their DIY. I keep extra skates my thing. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so great, but we need to be doing things that usher and bring people into skating and like, you know what I mean? Like, totally it's very important because we're gonna die otherwise. It's gonna die with us.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
No, it's and it's also like, you know. I think it's worth looking into and worth checking out. Like, you know, like a lot of our guys are so mature that like we have a very mature and friendly industry, and that doesn't really appeal to the younger kids. Like, you know what I mean?
I know I'm getting a little old, but you kind of have to be a little. You gotta.
You can channel that immature side or that younger side of you, or whatever side of you that's like more risky or more less politically correct. To answer your question,
that's probably why they gave me the wheel then. To answer your question, that's probably why, because it's like that's what I'm about. Like, you know, I'm not always as bad as I used to be, but it's like, yeah, dude, I try to do that. You know what I mean? And to an extent, like, be fun, be risky, have a good time. You know what I mean? You don't want to be too much out there fucking. I'm not trying to promote partying and fucking get all fucked up or something, but like being a little rock and roll and being like, yeah, and let's skate through the trash and just front side, whatever the fuck. Like, it's fun. You know what I mean? I think
that's cool. I gotta be honest. Like, when I was a little kid, and you know, I hope I've grown a bit more mature now, but I still have that little kid in me at times. But you know, I remember seeing Nickel and Dime 1 and 2, and like a bunch of skaters went up to like a little corner stand and like everyone grabbed like a Snickers bar and skated away like ah ha 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 and being crazy in the streets. And as a kid, that appealed to me. Like as a kid, like weird names like Fish Brain and Porn Star like appealed to me. As a kid, like some of that like the more like raunchy stuff like Brian Bell videos, like the bad stuff, like I like that more. So I think, you know, I don't think much has changed with the kids in this generation. So like maybe being too mature isn't good. So I don't know. We should just try different things, like have, you know, just have the conviction to try different things because I don't know. I don't think you can do any wrong at the moment, you know. So just try anything, try something different.
Yeah. I listened to something. I guess what was it? Todd's podcast. He always like his forecast is like we're entering the trendless age. I agree. I totally agree. Like we're kind of moving out where there's an avenue for everybody, you know. And like we kind of left just following that. You need to just follow yourself. And like, I guess like. Not everything should be, you know, stealing the candy bars and shit with your kids because we're not still doing that. But like,
right.
I think also like rollerblading is also like pretty fucking sensitive also sometimes too. So it's like, they're also not, I don't know. Sometimes people like, I've gotten messages from people like, you're such a piece of shit. You're just drinking, blah, blah, blah all the time. I'm like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should have seen me fucking, you should have seen me 15 years ago. I'm pretty chill now.
Yeah,
but I do try to tone it back. I tried to tell Cody, like, don't get me fucking doing too much shit in Jumbo. I don't want to be a bad influence. But like, but there's also like, you can't whitewash everything. You can't take it away.
Yeah.
Like, you
can't
have
control
to like
everything.
have that grit because it's the same shit. Otherwise, it's fucking boring, dude. It's boring, and you're putting rules on a ruleless thing that we chose to do because it had no rules. So quit putting fucking rules. And
trying to control it
trying
too hard.
So hard to be so fucking cool these days. I feel like and it's almost like. If you are kind of happy-go-lucky and goofy and kind of just like, you know what I mean? People are like, look down on you like almost snobbishly, like, oh, you're not fitting the trend too much. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I hate that. I hate snobbishness. I hate elitism. I think it's horrible for skating. It doesn't translate. Skating, trying to make everything an inside joke these days. I'm not about it. Like it's just, I don't dig that shit, man. Like, I think skating's not going to go anywhere if it's not fucking fun, and if everything's just like such a, I don't know. I don't want to like burn bridges or say bad things or piss people off. I just think it's more. I just think it's more relatable and it's more marketable and it's more when you leave the fun in it, leave the little bit of a crassness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,